Hello, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are moving further with remaining part of the citizenship. In the previous video we have discussed about the right of citizenship of those persons who are in India and in Pakistan at the time of Indian independence and at the time of commencement who are eligible to have Indian citizenship. According to Article 8, we are going to discuss about the right of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Notwithstanding anything in Article 5, any person who or either of whose parents or any of whose grandparents was born in India as defined in the Government of India Act 1935 as originally enacted and who is ordinarily residing in any country outside India as so defined shall be deemed to be a citizen of India if he has registered as a citizen of India by the diplomatic or consular representative of India in the country where he is for the time being residing on an application made by him. Therefore, to such diplomatic or consular representative, whether before or after the commencement of this constitution, in the form and manner prescribed by the government or the Dominion of India or the government of India, according to Article 8, the person who himself or whose parents or any of whose grandparents was born in India as defined under our Government of India Act 1935 as originally enacted and who is ordinarily residing in any country outside India. That means he is not just for that time being, but ordinarily he is residing outside India. For getting Indian citizenship, he should register himself under diplomat of India residing in that particular country or the consular representative of India in the country where he is residing at that time on the application made by him, whether before or after the commencement of this constitution. And for the persons who are residing outside the India after or before the commencement of the constitution in any form manner prescribed by the government, he should register himself in any form or manner prescribed by the government of the Dominion of India or the government of India, because after the commencement of the constitution the elections are to be held and then government of India was to be made. So in any manner prescribed by the government of the Dominion of India, the interim government or the government of India, the person is going to have the Indian citizenship whether he is residing in India or not, because the persons who are not residing in India at that time are also having the right to citizenship in India because they are having Indian origin. According to Article 9, till now we have discussed about the rights of the citizenship, but according to Article 9, the person who are voluntarily acquiring the citizenship of foreign state not to be citizens of India. No person shall be citizen of India by virtue of Article 5 or he deemed to be a citizen of India by virtue of Article 6 or Article 8 if he has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of any foreign state. It is very simple that Indian citizens, if they acquire the citizenship of any other country, they are to be lose their citizenship. They are not considered to be as Indian citizen even if they have acquired the citizenship according to Article 5, 6 or 8. Continence of the rights of citizenship. Every person who is or is deemed to be a citizen of India under any of the foregoing provisions of this part shall subject to the provision of any law that may be made by Parliament continue be such citizen. In Article 5, 6, 7, 8 we have discussed at the commencement of the constitution, But what about the continuance of the rights of citizenship? Every person who is or is deemed to be a citizen of India under foregoing provisions of this part they are subject to any law of citizenship which made by the Parliament of India. According to Article 11, the Parliament have the right to regulate the right of citizenship by law. Nothing in foregoing provisions of this part shall derogate from the power of Parliament to make any provision with respect to the acquisition and termination of citizenship and all other matters relating to citizenship. According to this article, the parliament have all the right to take all the decisions by making law by for the acquisition termination of citizenship. And one of such example we have all witnessed is the riots we all have seen in 2019 for CAA, that is Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. And once it is an amendment act, the original act is 1955, the Citizenship Act made by the Parliament.